Welcome back to Outnumbered. The nuclear deal with Iran all but certain now to become a reality as Democratic Senator Barbara Mikulski of Maryland today became the crucial 34th senator to back the deal. Senators Bob Casey of Pennsylvania and Chris Coons of Delaware voicing their support yesterday, just a week before the Senate prepares to formally debate a Republican resolution against the deal. All this means the White House now has the 34 votes needed to uphold an expected Obama veto of any disapproval resolution Republicans hope to pass. Meantime, the New York Times reports the head of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps announced plans to expand the reach of Iran's missiles and said on state TV, despite the nuclear deal, America is still the same great Satan. So, Governor, the deal will not die.
Now, listen, Chris Coons, Bob Casey, now Barbara Mikulski, everything that Iran does to foment terrorism in the world, to attack Israel, to attack America, is now their responsibility as well. And I hope they're ready to live with it. I hope they're ready to live with the conduct of people who are the largest state sponsor of terrorism in the world. I hope they're ready to live with the conduct of people who say they want to wipe Israel off the map. I hope they're ready to live with the conduct of people who say what this guy just said, that we're the great Satan, and that they now are testing missiles not to shoot at Israel, to shoot at us.
Oh, yeah, those ICBMs, they are, they're within the same continent. They don't have to go very far to reach Israel.
No, they don't.
The point of long-range missiles is to
go over the ocean.
Create a few potholes.
That's right. And I absolutely believe that what Iran is trying to do is to create a new Persian empire.
What can the next president do, though, with this deal?
The next president, what they're going to have to do is to teach Iran a lesson very early on here. They'll be cheating. They've been cheating all along. We know that. And now, even under this deal, we have the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, the folks that guy is in charge of. They're the ones who are in charge of inspecting Iran's military sites to see if they're cheating. How great. Only Barack Obama could negotiate a deal like this.
And the president
Only
is scraping together 34 votes, has to go after retiring senators to get what he wants. It's something that the American people do not want and have said repeatedly. So why does he want this to pass? So when they're saying that they're calling us the great Satan?
Yeah, well, because he always believes he's the smartest guy in the room and that he gets it and nobody else does.
But what's the benefit? What does he get out of this?
Well, he believes it's his legacy. And guess what? I do, too. I believe it's going to be his legacy, too. And I believe that the American people are going to look back on this and say this was the single worst thing this president's ever done. And every death that Iran causes is now on Barack Obama's head.
What are these senators getting in return?
Well, that's what I'd like to know.
Yeah,
I asked last week, Kennedy, I'd like to chronicle, because we're going to pay for it ultimately, the things that he's paid them off with. And I cannot believe that a lot of these folks would actually agree to this without them getting something else from the president. I'd like the president to chronicle for all of us what deals, backroom, secret deals he's made. Because, listen, we know he made secret deals with Iran. We've heard them dribbling out, and he says he won't release them. They've been leaked to the press. What secret deals has he made with members of Congress to
I
get
know
their
how this
votes?
works. I've seen House of Cards.
Yeah, it's disgraceful.
All those names on the blackboard.
Governor, very quickly, just recently, Rouhani even came out and he said that he vowed that Iran would violate the UN restrictions governing those ballistic missiles. After the deal was done, he said, well, we just basically tore it up. Yeah,
well, this is the guy that the president's trusting. Because he doesn't have verification in this deal. You got to wait 24 days to inspect any site. I mean, listen, I was U.S. attorney. It's like if I got a search warrant and I went to a house of someone who was violating the law and said, I want to search your house for evidence of crime, I'll be back in 24 days.
Do you think Jared has played a role in this deal?
She plays a role in everything. And
how big?
Well, who knows? Only the president and Mrs. Obama know for sure. But think about this. Even the stupidest criminal in New Jersey, and we pride ourselves on having really stupid criminals, but even the stupidest criminal in New Jersey would know to get the evidence out of there in 24 days. And the problem is the Iranians are not stupid. And they're going to take advantage of us.
They're going to violate this deal.
Of course
they already have.
He's already pledged to have, and he's got his own military verifying whether or not they're complying with the deal.
That's
what a joke.
self-verification, too. I mean, they're just going to do a bang-up job.
Remember, they were celebrating in the streets when this deal.
Of course, and no Americans are allowed to be inspectors.
All right.